Mr. President, maybe I will be ano. Maybe fire MPP for no. Say what's if for no most about me boy. So placement about shall say me boy. Fantastic. The metiti wo masom last year no. Ebia. I stand to be corrected. Sector Minister of Education will tell me o man asonya den emra.
Whenever I say ma PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
Minister of Education, Haruna Idrisu Mugabe Masi asende message video amano ya oje say small boys be e won office ho na omo de ne din eye nema bi anani enko ho na every ne ekoidi e was say na manu ina etutwa na information and I say ensem bi a otem last year ne de enya de a obema kwan ama obia ameki wrong move yenkoti ensem a Mugabe Masi e de etutwa PENDREAM TV suni subscribe na share jumadi no
we ene me tiesim ewo eye Ministry of Education and Sector Minister of Education Honorable Haruna Idrisu Otiemia Omana Sonya Dan Embraha Ebia no onim de ye de asoto from last year ye tete ye no ye pese bete sa ensem ni bim every small boys bia omo won office so ebi omo de ni din ena ye niam bia onim but I'm sending the warning to them. So this year, parent be anywhere obetua sika for a year placement. That small boys, they should allow the free SHS secretariat to work. No, I'm saying it without fear or favor. Maybe my good brother, my senior brother, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, that my humble brother doesn't know what is going on at his own ministry. Yes. I know who my brother Haruna is, but when you're careful, now you hijacking the system. Free SHS was secretariat. Those small boys at the Ministry of Education, allow the secretariat to do their work. Placement. When it comes to placement, some Quadano, say free SHS will be in your school at a new Ministry of Education, me 8 to 1, me 8 to 1, and you stay away and allow the secretariat to work. I'm saying it without fear or favor, and I know what I'm talking about. Allow the secretariat to work. Free SHS idea a dagan of Akumaso, a day is a John Dramani Mahama Kumaso, a day in Kumaso will not sit down. For small boys, caricatures, those small caricatures to destroy free SHS in this country. So, humble advice, my good brother Honorable Haruna Idrisu, take it in good faith. I may check your boys, that guys, those calling themselves me aid, me a PR, me a one, check them. They shouldn't make any wrong move. May I just not surrender our Ministry of Education. They shouldn't dare make any wrong move. Say. Say, Ansania place school way Abama Benya, they shouldn't dare. They shouldn't. They should allow the free SHS secretariat to work. That is their job. Making sure that could that be a 1 year a year JHS no, you be place no when your school I day ako. That is their mandate. Yes, that is their mandate. Coordinating the implementation of the free SHS policy across all beneficiary institutions. Ensuring timely provision of approved educational support items and services. Managing program data to support planning, budgeting, monitoring and accountability. Coordinating with relevant education sector agencies and stakeholders to ensure effective program delivery. Monitoring compliance with free SHS implementation guidelines. That is the core mandate. The free SHS secretariat. That is what I'm talking about. Placement and enrollment of students across the country. Listen and listen very well. Placement and enrollment of students across the country. hair count exercise. Yabeka kwada dodoa at the end of the year no ya omuwo FSHS no. That is not the job of the educational ministers. Small boys sitting at the offices doing the placement, taking everything. I mean, woman taking Bibia over. If I don't talk about it, who will talk about it? All of them are afraid. They are scared to talk about it. But me, Mugabe, Atankulika, bigger the Muslim man, I will talk about it without fear or favor. Kai. Yes, that is me. We will sit down for them to destroy it. The free SHS has come to stay. They should allow the secretariat to work. Conducting period reviews to improve efficiency, effectiveness, and sustainability of the program. That is the work of the free SHS secretariat. And who is in charge there? Our sister, Honorable Benita Okitebia, former MP for Lejikuku. Today, in placement and Yahoni, what has changed? The small boys sitting down there, taking control of everything, disrespecting people, party chairman, MPs struggling to get placement for their children. Come on. Those who struggled, those who were in the gutters to have this political party and this to come to power as a constituency chairman, as branch chairman, that person will need say neba deserve better. What are you people talking about? So they shouldn't make mistake. They should allow the free SHS secretariat to work. Today I'm on that sector. The next day I will hit at the gut fund. They should allow that man there called Paul Ajay to do his work. All the traps that you people have set, all the traps. Me. We should time, make anything. Allow Paul Ajay to work. Allow that man to have man with integrity, Paul Ajay. Allow him to work. Allow him to work. The president must shine his eyes at the Ministry of Education. These two areas, the free SHS secretariat and the GAT fund. Yes. Don't joke with the free SHS. 2028 is just around the corner. Don't let us make any mistake. Yes. I know what I'm talking about. I just sunny saying I'm a kasa, meaning the American. I don't want us to get there. Yabeka say it is too late. Mufa Mugabe born command. No. Me here born. I will say it without fear or favor. Power to the people. Yes. The president is working. When you get to do be to baby or dinner to. Even the president or advisors. Even the president or chief of staff or some 2 deputies. Onu ko etemenya adwuma wo hia more hands on desk, more hands on board. Munyina ya mwa no osomo ni nipa. People have been appointed to several positions and ya pesi ya chechi o musegu o machi not to allow them to work. No, not under this administration. If you are powerful, we are all powerful men. Nobody is afraid of anyone in this country. I will fire without fear or favor. Yes. And sometimes me do by the end want to say the spirit to me spirit. The person will run away from the area. That is me. Tankulaga Mugabe Masi. Nothing. This is me. Yes. Mechanical sa. Mechanical say, oh, I better work on the corner that yo ya ni empa la away bus. Yes, that is me. Man with integrity. Me say me din e be bie kwan me ma emreda. Me din be bie kwan ama me ma omo daachi. No kure ba kope. Ye kan ye ho ntoyen. Ene kofo we nam MBP foi. Omo nam enu mu ye dede. Omo say democracy is what under attack. And wunya obi a oso no afenyo to wo yere ya woda wo ba nchen wanyem bosome nkron ne yira nyem bosome nkron awoda mumuma mufa ma nyehwe mumuma asa chief justice na okona obu no former chief justice no de ejase no sana obu no de utumi manos estate panel within few hours no now we respect at the man but we need respect at the man and I agent. Sometimes me obema omuma na mo so wanya ntete e ofi achambi for we wait after work achambi for we achambi we mo after work wait achambi for we sheke any serious political party being who power ba kwa yi achambi ko bisa the meaning of achambi ni enche wase ko bisa achambi ase ene sen ko bisa awaka ko bisa ni enche wait so only political kofua ene adubo he MPP na enie ana chambi fo na die ene mu hwia kai masama nyukuo no ama MPP nya attractive biem e kasa kire my bon for the first time in this country yetimenya oba abeye vice president of the republic me bo ana me mwa e bia sida African countries in we are seeing worldwide. Ask yourself around the globe how many countries? And now what else ya na mudi matem. Muda mo the video no mame. Mu wia no matija netum.
With great respect to you and without prejudice to your presence, to nominate only you to come amount to disrespecting us as a political party. I'm the leader of the party in parliament. You have the general secretary of the party here. You have the chief of staff of the flag bearer. We have the chairman of the Constitutional Affairs Committee of the party. Members of parliament and the leadership of parliament are all here. But to disrespect our democracy by only nominating you to come, like I said, with great deference to you, it doesn't match it. So it means that the government does not even take serious the grave issues before us. That notwithstanding, we are Democrats.
I do assure you that it is going to get to the president. And this is democracy at hand. If the MPP today has been able to come to the Flagstaff House to present their petition, then I'm saying that democracy is at its ultimate. Everybody knows what today is. Today is the day of memorial for the 8 gallant heroes who fell. And I'm happy that honorable leader is saying that I am a nobody. But I want to assure you that I'm a senior member of government and this petition will directly get to the president. And they should also remember that in this country there are laws. There are laws that is put together to help us regulate our lives and our being.
No. To one we say, Wama was schooling. Miss Way Achambi. You should go and ask the meaning of Achambi. We small boy who need respect the man oba. Oba, where your oba want integrity or Ghana. Why a political party CPP, Kwame Nkrumah CPP, or more general secretary pain. Would describe when they say she's nobody. Now we didn't know any damn person who is somebody. After marking, we didn't know any damn minimum so who will be there. Me my warrior will fall. 2 boys, 2 girls. Me didn't know any damn person me respecting no to mean disrespect to about outside. But we didn't know who are warrior no so respecting no. What I said, look at look at Nipa Okasa, Achambi, like you. Because any MPP atete apansam parliament no mo nim nyansani bi o mo be yin so oni o manim nti wonim say wo so ya say me ka ba wo me ase power no me na meti ya ne general manager ne kura me no ki ni kura me power no wo be fa ye no waba me ka power say ba wo me ase power ba wo me power ba wo me say de moja kukudu ne ka power na it's session and you me mama kwan ne na me mama kwa wo kina wa to kura sidada wo afanyo wo to sidada wasombe yesi coming in the coming days afanyo wasombe yesi na wo say yesi di containers ni elufi Ghana water ni me cause elufi afanyo Ghanaians are descending Ghana for wo mo huru wo mani nko wo machi wo wasombe yesi dede na wo ye ni nyina no de eba William dear Eba, when it is coming, it is what? It is doing. Yes, sir, Namukano. Fantastic. Eba na when it is coming, it is doing. Yes, sir. Fantastic. William dear Eba. Masunya be yes wo Ghana hano. Hey, ebi ma ye dio na mu ye dede and your mama sawa say ba ko pe asalence mu ma ye din. Most now democracy is under what? Under attack. But the most alpha video bia eno so omo eka ansa na maba eye KSM ne eye ye maame prof de no so another video bia omo eko omo bro omo mo fa no so ntuso Ayawaso Central here, Greater Accra region. So, say democracy is under attack. All the time, say, I'm more Kasa, more here, more Moka, Chambi for a Chambi. I say, Omo Bisasi. Omo Bisa Chambinasi, Omo from Mubisa Kwabna Bobi and Sakra FM, Mobile more Chambiasi. We ma Chambi for, MB before, I feel you mean a Chambi for. And Omo Babo, Tomo Kasa, Sebe, Mokan some phone. And butie the omo eka outside there enye no na reflect we omo party office ewo Ayawaso Center eno no abo na omo de koto aba no niam asese ho nti we omo ankasa party no MPP no enye omo ne ndisi na ku koja na omo abo nyina na Ayawaso Center heya ankra heya no moko so we political party awaye serious o pa aba only leader oni chairman ana secretary nso nkoyi organizer nso a wa menchon ono nama ade said bibini se buruni nkoyi bia enti won be MPP eduru no nti eno no na ya ma me vice president akasa o se ati say etuaba nyina na ko campaign e ko tuaba yetuaba wi yensu no afi ne nya 1.5 years a president bai nti say ne obitimi sorry say wasate be ye campaign say president Mahama ni ho a ono no say we deserve say ye de ne ba na chese wo betray nipa na woni ne call campaign no secretariat say yes ni dudu wura enyina ye mamnyoko baako ye nyina ye call campaign ye de manifesto ne call na Ghana for to abamai ya mo bi positions e bi da board so e bi ewo Jubilee House e bi mo ha bi e minister so bi ye na adwuma na de ama wo say ye no 4 years mandate adwuma no nye nduru ba bia nti wo ba sorry ne ya president ya ono te so no wonye nya 2 years na abato so na every 10 bia 4 years na be sorry say wo ko wakwa contest de na chese wo betray nipa na would support no man be president nti ma me prof na na gino poko agima oni KSM ene yes twetwen san komo no nti
for president?
I knew that question. The way you were giving all kinds of... Listen, that's my response. We worked very, very hard at our manifesto. It took a number of years. Our methodology was demanding. And our presidential candidate then took the lead. He had a speak out tour, if you remember.
Yeah.
Poor man, going around the country, engaging people. We followed when we did the manifesto. People volunteered. And I want to use this medium to thank them. People flew into Accra. People drove, just coming to share ideas on how we could reset our country. We didn't have money. Listen, it was a very, very good experience, but we all felt energized. We had a draft of a manifesto. We stepped out to campaign, went everywhere. The people of Ghana were merciful. They voted for us for a reason. They voted massively, and we remain grateful. They didn't vote for us today to be talking about going or not going. They said we should come and solve the problems. We have an agenda. What we inherited was a very, very tough situation. We have work to do. Whether we are going or coming depends on the work we are doing. It depends on the support we are giving our president, who is leading the charge. And it depends on the quality of support we are giving. And if you're already going left and right and center and back, and it's not even time, I think it's a betrayal of the cause of the people. And I don't think it is right. So please help us to fulfill the dreams of this beautiful country that we know can do much better even than it is doing now. Let us focus on getting the job done. And I think that, speaking for myself, that is what I want to do.
Keep the focus.
Let's
build the nation.
Thank you.
Deliver results.
Thank you very much.
Show some love, man.
Idende, mami edende, wakasa wie. Nti enwanu no esi 2 years kura mai. Nti munya campaign no. Ye mo ajo mama. Na ni nyuma pa obeye no. Ye gina so de aye campaign in 2028. Ibi mukura ko Supreme Court o say enim de ebesi. Na so Supreme Court ko interpretation bi ba no maka say okobiem ne be ye ya. Ei. Ese na e ka o. Ne kene je Japan be say ma boka egu. And you say they hope you gather for matchu. Just say Supreme Court now go here ma there. What they mean is our court on Besamako. They want to unch and to inch any uncle yenim. Nti high cool we be a come. You be victory aba. Na ye ba akọ cement vital. O maso ye feed our high ne. Amini aba na na ya janto. Hey. Na na ya janto so bi eja o. Hey, wa fa fenyo ho anche no kra. Any Democrat me say Kufuor time. Ye ko demonstration na ye maye fa 37 military hospital. Mo maye ko fa lands commission ho. Ne nema na American embassy wa na Togo embassy na chini BPM e wo ye Christ the King ho. Wo mo ma wo me nya say ye hu say Mugabe kura so. Kufuor no petition ko yamma obi kura mo begina ho ache mo be sori akọ ebi mo be so na afenyo kura de so wa ye like say eye nua ba panyin eye na ya ajanto ne kwagiyo na se kame na me wa no kasa wo ne bia ke be pe wo de say achambi obi a woye de woyi adwuma ewo latrin so mo ka ne say omuyi ye from say achambi fo no ke be mo bi a ya achambi wo de mo ko be ambi fo mo ko bisa ke be mo bi a ya achambi adwuma na ka ba beji mo petition no useless ones ene aba papa aba mamonya no kasa na wona munye din power mo ho power ne ho power china aba papa ba bibie koso kama nya IGP capacity IGP woda dan pare time ubetima demonstration sanfo mo di say democracy is under attack dan pare time ubetima yewi kwato tear gas o my boys na to tear gas ya agumoso ama ni kambe ni patre kwa moni yi afio former useless IGP no ono kwa no na ne time na mo say democracy no was not under attack onya sanfo na mo di no na Ghana you enjoy in peace and a chain mess someone sanfo any boss no mo sanfo nyina no ye shutting omo down for us to get to where we are today. And if you must say democracy is what? Under attack. The useless caricatures who don't respect themselves. Women respect a mama. The useless as a minority. And the useless minority leader who don't have respect for women. Because, I know, Ojamno Kwane si saying, Dino Kafa Maho, when he was the president of the republic. Ojamno, wano, sano. They no kafa mahu. And today, woman repeat him. And that is why and medena na ya jantwa presidential staff ebaha and I know what I'm doing. Me trust say the whole Ghana. Who to me tuning kotie baby ebim. Hey na obeti. Whether you like it or not, me ba with facts. Yes, we been e kana me ba be so. And who say aya resafwa Abba, now position that for 1 good year. Before Sawobe appointed will be as your defense minister. Kufuor appointed his direct brother, one mother, one father, at the Kufuor as his what? Defense minister. And I just announced it. Not just a will be a also when your GDA nipem nipanumu. Me ko joma ma fia me moago me ko Jubilee House a me moago me ko me boss honorable Julius Debra fia me moago pe bia me wura bia no every government appointee ebejima wa tu me ko gold board as meja vi obejima wa everywhere I go a favor a loyalty hard work and loyalty it pays. You so mane bo ma wotimi bribe no to say Mugabe want to me bribe no Omanebo ama want to me convince on certain things sikasam me say oye cabinet minister under Mahama for 4 years. Mahama fi hono ya invite no Yoko ya invite no NIB now BNI ya invite no ewo national security and ya invite no CID headquarters. He served his country very well. He served Mother Ghana very well. This is the man that we are talking about today. The late Omanebo and 7 others. The NA position here to me at the hall for 1 good year. Near job position at to hosa. You need somebody that you can trust. Yes. You fit here and me ban some my adwuma SYZ. Mu fit say metiwa me wo UK and a uncle atomo etra say I was me bagana. Na me babua system no. Wobi a woye lawyer. Wobi a wotumi for second turn adwene. Wobi a wobetimi de ne sahye jemaya dan amawo in 8 years. Ye nwane afri Ghana. Ye gina NDC mo. Ye campaign. Went to Kumasi. Went to Afanyos a year constituency. A year Winneba. Went to Cape Coast. Went to Takoradi. You went everywhere, every corner in the country to campaign for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to become president. And I've never and ever regretted for taking such a bold decision. Sabe, me declare baby I'm one of Ghana for you now. Me yes our stomach a year journalist for no. Kusi koda. No, to me. Yes, utumi to atade hyeme utumi to mpabo hyeme. Nyakopo obo se ni su ene ne seso. So so di nyame ba nante na obe follow ne path. Na obe toto ne ma yi Nyakopo obe hyirawo. Se me ya abofra na so me ne mpadifo ne to nsa ye den edidie. Sa se me ni me sa hohoro. Enei papa bia no asrate region. Papa bia na me so he wo eye asrate region. Ya ne de honorable Ken Ajay. We eye Opokuwari school. Ono ko secondary school. Opokuwari. Owas. Akata chefo no. Aba no ko ye o. Entitia papa we enya e ofie. Ni security background. Ahobrasia. Isasana se John Dramani Mahama appointed as Minister for Water Resources, West and Housing was several almost 1.5 years without any problem. We share papa na ho brasia honorable Kennedy na ho brasia and they the whole Ghana. A lot of people were lobbying for that position, that particular position, defense minister. One for Sikanto, one for one year, one for Ka. Now, so what the no current air in the nyai loyalty. Show ma edi emi kwan ema wo ma udi emi kwan ema wo nanamo. The future generations udi keke yabo udi so the honorable Kennedy emi kwan ma wo yere o ma wo nanamo anu abusia yabo udi so Mugabe si yes emi kwan ma wo ma wo nanamo ene chimafo and I am moudi never can say nipa we won't mean trust no my who say o you be a result oriented person. You don't come who ye you don't come one result papa bad e be free my dan aba capacity to the highest level honorable Ken Ajay. I'm not surprised. I know the man very well. I'm not surprised. The human relations. Na hu brasia. Who from Papaya who sending a message about replying on the 1st of August 2025. 5 days and Dr. Manifesto etwana nanu mo sedo otoneza frame me won office. Me call ya no catch them say Mugabe hwe listen kura mi mitu kwan no kofo ba me ho no me secretary den atwetwe o ma matumi ni nyina din no mo numbers timi bedura as defense minister no wo say me reach out to san kofo ni nyina na me hu de atia wo mo ba hwehwe me eye wisdom please honorable Kennedy, you are my senior brother. Humble advice from the angels. You will succeed at where you are going. You succeeded as Minister for Water Resources, West and Housing. But where you are going, you know, with the my Ghana ever call anymore pa. But with all due respect, continue to humble yourself. Don't change. Baby, I work on a very disciplined area, very strategic area. So therefore, dear, no nonsense. Humble yourself, and he will save you. Humble yourself, and he will help you to succeed. I know what you can do. I know what is inside you. I know your heart. That your pure heart. Yes, very good man, very humble person. Honorable Ken Ajay. Baby, I work as defense ministry. Yakopo on crow. Dr. Manifesto. Fauna send a pabwanum. Na on my Ghana. Yambodas no. Any dear abeye. Boni abebiano. What you say? Protect the boundary. Na my Ghana. Yanko yenim. to our brothers and sisters in the armed forces, welcome no in a nice way.